What's going on, my people? So I got a little bit of a treat for you because you guys been real good to me on the stream lately. I have this 2v2 set that was pretty crisp. Now, just a little forewarning. Miss Dragon Dance is in this one, and let me tell you, she is not a Pokemon battler. At least not in the competitive sense. She doesn't know a whole lot about the game. So I was kind of helping her with all this. But she still made her own choices. I'm going to elaborate on that one. But you know, the feedback was all there, and this is actually going to be a best 2 out of 3 that I want to show you guys. But we're only doing the first part right now. Now they lead off with a powerful team. Keep in mind they have competitive Pokemon, and we have kind of like joke Pokemon almost. But there was some strategy thought out to this one, and there's a lot of things that happen just to start the match. But to begin with, they're gonna have that Tapu Koko run off with that Electro Ball, and that's doing just over a fourth-ish, maybe, to Clefairy. But Clefairy in that first turn is already taking half damage, a little bit more, and gets poisoned. Let me tell you, it is insane that that even happened. Like, Clefairy normally should be dead, but oh my gosh, Clefairy is a trooper. I'm telling you people right now. And so off of that, we're able to go ahead and get the Ice Fang, and then Clefairy hits with another ice move, Icy Wind. Now, people need to respect Icy Wind a bit more, I think, because Icy Wind lowers both of your opponent's speed stats and hits both of them. And when Garchomp is out there, I mean, why would you not go for it? You feel me? You better fucking feel me, because we out here. Regardless, I actually went for the crunch on Tapu Koko, but that was actually a misclick. I remember that fully. That was a misclick, but we got the crit, so you know what, whatever. Discharge coming through, and that's doing hardly any damage to me. Clefairy's definitely taking that hump of damage right there. And Rock Slide actually comes through and hits both of us. I was really hoping that it would have missed Clefairy at least. That would have been more than enough to help us out on this battle. And we ran into a stump because we realized Tapu Koko runs through her half of the team stupidly easy. And this is also a very unique Politoed. It is not a special Politoed. It is a physical Politoed. So, yeah, we're just trying to make things work, is what I'm trying to say. Luxray ended up going and knocking out the Chain Chomp, the Garchomp, the massive Dragon Pokemon over there. And Tapu Koko remains mostly untouched for the rest of this, I would say. Electro Ball does come through, but keep in mind, even though you do have the Electric Field plus Stab, it's dependent on the speed stats, which, I mean, with the Icy Wind, it already went down by 1 stage, so that's enough to ruin an Icy Wind. Up next, they have Cloptic coming out. That's an Arcanine with the Intimidate, so my attack's gonna fall down. Luckily, hers didn't, because she's up in the air with that bounce. But Luxray is actually going to eat a critical hit, and unfortunately, he doesn't like the taste of it, so he's going to get knocked out. Agility coming through on that Tapu Koko, and that's when the +1 really starts to hurt us a little bit, because again, they are running Electro Ball on this, which is a bit of a strange move to run. And Bounce didn't do almost anything really. And this is kind of where I'm thinking, okay, this is a desperation move right now. Discharge coming through, and that's hitting all of us pretty hard actually. And he actually got a crit on his own partner, and I got paralyzed. Now paralysis was probably the thing that made us lose for the rest of this battle. The Surf in the rain, it's destroying everything on this field. I don't give a fuck. Alright. I was just like, we need a fresh slate right here, right now. And this is also not a Swift Swim Kingdraw, because this Kingdraw is one that I typically use in singles, and it's supposed to be my critical hitter. For those of you that don't know, there is a way to make Kingdraw hit with a crit every single time, and it is destructive on a whole new level. And so this is kind of where we're just like, okay baby, like we lost, like we're out of this one. We're gonna have to come back stronger next time. And she was kind of like panicking. It was like, what do I do? What do I do? I was like, just go for the Protect. You know, we're gonna see if they hit me on this one. And they actually go for the Fake Out on my Kingdraw. And Sludge Bomb actually went ahead and didn't do anything because of the Protect. I almost told her to go for a double Protect, but that would have been kind of crazy. The Protect came through for Ambipom, which is actually going to help him right here with the Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam actually did a decent amount of damage to Breloom, which is really surprising. But Sludge Bomb is going to retaliate onto Cherry, which is really unfortunate. It actually does just under half. But the point is, we got poison right there, and that's really what hurt us. I tried to go for the Draco Meteor onto Ambipom, but it didn't work because of that Protect. And now we are actually under the halfway health mark for Cheerum. So I told her to go for one more Protect, just try and get the longevity out of it, because I figured my Kingdra is going to be out for the rest of this battle after this turn. Because last resort, why would you not target my Kingdra right there? It's, let it go. So we are both down to our last Pokemon, and you know, the main character in me, the fucking shonen character in me wants to say, we got this still, but we very much so do not have this still. It's 2v1, or 3v2, I'm sorry, and I actually went for the Mega Charizard Y on this one, just to go ahead and set up the sun. But what I completely forgot is that Cheerum raises its special attack and its defense, I think? It's something weird, but it's not speed, which would have really helped. But Last Resort is actually going to come through because that Pokemon is fast as all living hell. And I was kind of hoping that with this special attack boost, it was going to do more damage to Ambipom. But it actually knocks out the Balloon, which is totally fine. Ambipom took that hit surprisingly well. Normal types, I feel, are generally bulky, which is kind of weird to say, because it's just a normal type, you don't expect much out of it. But this is pretty much when we look at each other and we go GG, because there's no way we're living in Last Resort. But it's okay, because her and I think we do make a good team. We just need to understand what that team combo is for us. And I always try to make it almost like a theme, you know, where she has like cute Pokemon and I have like more tough Pokemon, I guess, per se. Maybe gender roles aren't the best way to go about it. Regardless, like I said, this is actually going to be a 3-parter, so this is part 1. If you guys are hyped to see the other 2 parts, make sure to go ahead and drop that sub. That way you guys can also click on that little bell to notify when I'm going to be uploading. It will happen a bit more periodically. It's just, I make excuses every time, but genuinely speaking, it's just rough to be uploading all the time. Especially when I have Combo Breaker coming up and I have Smash and Splash. My vacation days are set, people. You guys have a good one. I'm going to go peace out because I still got buttloads of chores to do.